Ooh, she blamed men a week before the film hit theaters even. Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube Harpy. And if you guys do like my content, definitely take 1 second to like, subscribe, share. Every like matters, every comment helps. My channel is being throttled on YouTube, and if you go check out my Patreon, $1 a month means I don't have to worry about demonetization. Charlie's Angels director Elizabeth Banks blamed men for box office failure nearly a week before the film hit theaters. John F. Trent, our good friend over at Bounding Into Comics, I actually found this. I didn't notice it was a whole week before the movie hit the theaters, but then again, they've been using anything they could to market this movie. Like the hate takes, we're gonna blame men, we're using the woke aspect, we're using all of the little tricks when they have a stinker on their hands. And sometimes it works in the case of Captain Marvel, allegedly, and sometimes it turns out to be this, or Terminator Dark Fate, etc., etc., etc. Because we don't want preachy, crapping movies. We want good, fun, take our mind off of things for a couple hours movies. This movie was too long. It was 15 years minimum too late, and it didn't know what the crap it wanted to be. Was it a chick flick that was kind of fun and funny, filled with like trying on clothes montages, or was it a serious Bourne movie with serious actual car chases, etc., etc.? That is the problem with this, because you're taking something from the 1970s. A dinosaur by today's standards, this relic from the past that's already been rebooted, right? This is something that people are we're done with this. We're moved on. We don't need any more. And that's one of the problems with Star Wars too, but that's a tangent of its own. And they needed anything they could to market this. And that's probably, in my opinion, why they were marketing this a week before. Also, Chris63418, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And you never know, you might get a shout out while you're watching a video if you do enjoy my stuff. This is my opinion that, of course, they're going to go through and do what they can to get as many eyes on this as possible, because they probably didn't have a lot of money for advertising. They probably didn't know what to do to advertise and market this thing. Who you're trying to appeal to, I've seen more for the soundtrack, and I don't like pop music. I'm a Ghost fan, for crying out loud. I've seen more about the soundtrack than this actual film. And that was one of the other focuses. That's another thing that made it feel so much like a 90s movie. Check out my review. I've been covering this since, the film's inception, so of course I had to see it. Let's see what John F. Trent says here. In an interview with Australia's Herald Sun, Banks spoke on why the film needs to make money and who is to blame if it doesn't. She stated, "Look, people have to buy tickets to this movie too. The movie has to make money," she added. "If the movie doesn't make money, it reinforces a stereotype in Hollywood that men don't go see women do action movies." And, this is the quote that's been popping up all over the place. Banks then bemoaned men's taste in films specifically pointed out Wonder Woman, saying men only went to see it because it was a precursor to Justice League. Actually, men went to see it because everybody likes Wonder Woman. It wasn't just a chick flick, and it was a war movie. It was a World War I war movie. That's why a lot of people went to see it. They wanted to give it a shot. They want to like things. People want to like these movies. Wonder Woman is comic book brand recognition, DC Universe. They go see these movies, and we'll go with the mainstream press. If you believe Captain Marvel actually legit made $1 billion, there's another example. People don't mind seeing females in movies. In general, I think the problem with this one is Charlie's Angels, and here's the thing with Captain Marvel. In my head, my brain canon for Captain Marvel is that it probably made about $600 million at the box office. After you adjust for all the freebies, the promotional stuff, the American Eagle Outfitters, all those, the free tickets that people were getting, the reports of everybody getting, 25 no-shows for sold tickets. So if we just kind of adjust in our head, Captain Marvel still made a good chunk of money because it's something people actually is current and trendy. Nobody cares about Charlie's Angels except how big of a flop it was. And that wasn't even that terrible of a movie. It was a half an hour too long, and like I said earlier, well, check out my review too if you want more detailed analysis. It was just too inconsistent. And there's this, who cares about Charlie's Angels? It's not men's fault. It's not, women didn't see this thing either. You made $8 million at the box office. It's an absolute bomb, right? 3.15 million opening night, and not expected to make more than 10 in the whole weekend. I'm hearing reports of about 8 last time I checked. So she does make my point here. They'll go see a comic book movie with Wonder Woman and Captain Marvel because that's... Yes, but the women also see this. Women also see this. Diversity, yay. She's got 20 girls who look just like her right behind her because women do see these, right? We just don't care about Charlie's Angels, and we don't like this marketing and this pandering. By the way, I'm happy for those characters to have box office success, but we need more women's voices because that's where the power is. Well, yes, look at The Joker. We got a good movie that was diverse, that tackled some really serious issues, and that broke $1 billion on a $55 million budget, I might add. She would reinforce this view by stating she and those like her need to take control of Hollywood. That said, we're in control. We're in charge of Hollywood. We're the stars. We can do it. We can take control of this. And I feel like I'm part of a new class that feels the same way. Like it's our time now. It's our time. I don't think the $8 million box office total is going to get you there, sweetie. I am Mecha Random 42, and thank you so much for subscribing. Anna Pedris. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!